Hey guys, bman here. Welcome to today's video. Today we've got an awesome one for you guys. What we have today is they've just done a new update where they changed COD HQ and all sorts, guys. And gosh, typical COD behavior, eh? They've gone along and I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but they've actually removed campaign completely out of Modern Warfare 3. There's no campaign, there's no way to access the campaign or anything, so I don't know why they haven't even made a statement about that yet. I can't see it anywhere, or whether they're going to, whether it was intentional or what's going on is there. But with this same update, they also said that they nerfed these reclaimers, guys. Well, as you see in this gameplay, we're not feeling no nerf. So yes guys, they say they nerfed the reclaimers, but you can see from this gameplay right here, this is after nerf and they still absolutely destroy. So don't worry about that nerf. Go out, build them, and guys, remember, once you build these, you can take them into any mode. Save them as a blueprint. That is so broken. But we're getting sidetracked. Today, what we have today is an awesome video where I show you guys a few more awesome redacted guns that you can build. So I've had quite a lot of people asking me to show the static HV and a couple other guns, and guys, well, that's what today's video is. So I've got a little bit of gameplay for you so you can see those guns in action, see them working, see that they're redacted, and then I'll get in and we actually show you guys how to build these. Now that this DTIR is absolutely broken as well, guys. I want to talk about the mono rounds. Make sure you are running mono rounds on the DTIR. It is so broken. I'm having so much fun just shooting people through concrete walls with this because they can't take cover if they're camping on roofs and there's that concrete piece that's before the roofs. The DTIR just beams them straight through the concrete even if they lay down for cover and everything. I've had so many times where people were just asking me what gun I'm running and everything, to the point where I want to mention it in this video. Get out there and try it. So if you're going to build the DTIR redacted, make sure that you put mono rounds on it. It's absolutely awesome. Now with that said guys, enjoy this little bit of gameplay, see these redacted guns in action, and of course, keep being awesome. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I'll catch you in the next one. Let me know in the comments section if you guys are really hyped for Black Ops 6. Are you even a Black Ops 6 multiplayer player? Or are you just hyped about the zombies? Or what is it about Black Ops 6 that you're hyped about? I'm really interested to know what sort of players and player base is actually watching my videos. So get down there and let me know. Do you play? Are you a zombies fan? Are you a multiplayer fan? Or just a Warzone fan? Okay, let's show you guys how to build these redacted guns. In this video, I'm only going to show you guys how to the actual process of building the gun on one of the guns, and then for the other guns, I'll just show you guys their setups that you need to go, because you only need to see the actual glitch process once. And I'm going to do it in this video just so that you guys can see for your peace of mind that it's working after the update where they changed the COD HQ and everything. So with that said, let's get straight into this. So for the redacted gun that we're going to start with the static HV for you, and we're going to create it into a redacted gun. So we need to start with a blueprint that has a minimum of 4 or 5 attachments on it. So we're doing it from this blueprint here. We equip the blueprint, and then we need to take note of the attachments that are on the blueprint, right? Because we need to total 8 working attachments in game. This has 5 on it already, so we need a 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, for the HV, you need to be aware that the HV, if you have this active, it will disable this and you won't get a redacted gun. So for that reason, on this gun specifically, what you need to do is the item that you need to be stacking is the barrel. And for this, you need to be stacking these other barrels, not this barrel that disables your muzzle. So that when in game, it has one of these 2 barrels on it equipped and not the one that's disabling the muzzle, so that it can bring the muzzle in. Those people that are having trouble making the HV redacted will be having that, as simple as that. Don't stack a sight or something else, be stacking this. So for this has a stock, if you can't notice that, guys. So with that said, this is how we're going to set this up. So for this one, we're going to be stacking the barrel, but we need to fill out the rest. So we remove this barrel off here, just to keep in mind that we're going to have to put 2 attachment slots for this. Now, we can add on a muzzle. So we can remove this to give us a slot to add on a muzzle. Then we need to add on a slot for the ammunition. So we take off the grip and we add on some ammunition. Then we need to add on a laser. So we take off the stock and we add on the laser. Right, now you can choose, and when you're adding on these, you can choose whatever attachment you would like for the build. So if you've got a better preference for these attachments, you can select them. Now we've got this set up right here. Right, we have the amount of attachments on the gun that we need. We just need to stack the barrels to turn it redacted. So we remove this, and now we've got 2 attachments to be able to stack into the barrel. When we stack the barrel, we need to make sure we do not stack this one, because if we stack that, it's going to remove this. The reason we're doing the barrels for this blueprint in particularly is because the blueprint that we used had this barrel here, and we do not want this to spawn in game. So that's why we're replacing it and stacking on this slot with the barrels, so that we can control what barrel spawns in game. The second barrel that we equipped will be the one that's active and spawned in game. So the second barrel that you equipped needs to not be this barrel, okay? Because if it is, then you will not get the muzzle spawning in game. Now, I have full tutorials on the redacted guns and all that. That's as far as I'm going to go about how to make the redacted side of things. Let's get into the stacking part. For stacking, what you need to do is you need to have the attachment slot that you're trying to stack empty, so it can't have anything equipped at the moment. Go into it and go into the barrel. Now we're going to stack these, right? We want this one stacked as the one that's active, so we're going to stack this one first. Now what we do is we hover over it. On PlayStation only this works. If you're for another platform, link your account to a PlayStation and get it done on PlayStation. Then you can use it on other platforms. Now for this, you need to press X on PlayStation, and straight after pressing X, you need to press and hold L2 and do not let go of L2. So we press X and then press and hold L2, do not let go of L2. Now while holding L2 this whole time, just type whatever you want this to save the gun as. So for us, we're just going to say G. Then we go down to done. Now when we select X on done, we're still holding L2, we do not let go of L2. We press and hold X and do not let go of X until it goes into the attachment screen, like so. Now we can let go of the buttons, and now we select the barrel that we wanted to equip, and it needs to be a different one to the first one we equipped. If it's the same barrel you equipped both times, it will not work. So the second barrel, it's now this one that we want. We can now equip this on, and as you see, we have just stack the barrels. Now when we load in game, this is going to bring in the blueprint's base attachments it had on it, which was an optic, a stock, a rear grip, an underbarrel, and it's going to also have the ones that we have on, which is these ones here, all working. And because that totals 8 working attachments on the gun in game, it will become a redacted gun, guys. It's as simple as that. Now with that done, guys, let's get in and show you the setups for the other few guns for this video. Okay guys, I got the face cam turned off so you can see all the attachments and everything of this. So let's go through the guns, the redacted guns that you see in this video, so that you guys can build them. Now, the guns, the STG-44, the blueprint that I am using for this is the Ghost Charmer Black Cell variant for this one. Then I've gone along and I have put these attachments onto this, okay? Now, I like mono rounds. They're absolutely broken, and they make it so you can shoot through concrete walls and all sorts. This is a must for any gun that can take those for me, in my opinion. But the attachments you choose to put on are up to you, and you can change them to your preference if you like. Now for this build, we have stacked the barrels. So the first barrel I put on was this one here. That's not the one that's active in game. The second barrel that you equipped is the one that's active in game. This is the barrel that I have as the second one, okay? So we put this one first, and then I stacked on this as a second barrel. And as you'll see here, this is the attachments on this setup. That goes redacted in game. Now, you see we've got a full dedicated video on this. It still works, guys, and I just want to cover that it is actually that broken, that after you build this broken OP reclaimer, you can actually save it as a blueprint and equip them and have no issues as with it at will. Take it into any game mode and absolutely everything and destroy. In shipment and everywhere, guys. Make sure, because it does not have stacked attachments or anything, just save it as a blueprint and then it's just like any other custom blueprint. Simple as, easy as. Now, let's get into the HV. Now, the HV, this is the one that you see the gameplay, me running in the gameplay, guys. So if you want exactly what you've seen me running in the gameplay, this is the setup. So for this, we had the black cell variant of this, right? Now, this one has identical attachments, so you don't need the black cell, but that's what I'm running it off. So we started with the black cell, and I put this setup here. Now, keep in mind, the barrel is the one that you have to stack for this, so I've stacked this. So what we stacked is we stacked this barrel first, and then to have this barrel as the active barrel in-game, I stacked this one as the second one, not this one. I could have done it the other way around, and it might actually be a bit better, but hey, that's just the way I chose to do this. So it's up to you on how you go about doing it and what way around you do it. It will still go redacted, okay? So that is your HV. Then we have the DTIR. I have based this one off the Dead Haunting variant because I don't like the black cell one. Then we've got this setup right here. Again, mono rounds is a must for this in my opinion. But you can go around and choose different attachments. Well, different versions of each attachment if you want. So a different underbarrel, etc. And for this build, I have stacked the optics. So we have that one as the first, and then we have the Jack optic as the next one. So Jack glass optic is the second one. That is the one that's active in game, not the Moors dot sight. So that is the DTIR. We have a full dedicated video on the Lockwood, on the Reclaimer, and on the MX Guardian, so we don't need to cover those. Now we have the Val 46. For this, I don't have any gameplay in here with this, but this is off the Trick blueprint. That's from a pro pack, and then I've gone along and I've put these attachments onto this, and this goes redacted in game. And we stacked the optics, and the second optic was the Jack Glasses optic that we stacked, and that's the one that's active in game. So that is the Val 47. Then that has its own video. Then finally we have the MCPR. Now this is we've built this off this blueprint right here called Duster, okay? Now, for me, I am on Xbox, and I only had this blueprint on Xbox. You might have to build it off a different blueprint if you don't have Duster. For me, when I went onto PlayStation, I couldn't find this variant on the PlayStation, so I had to equip it on my Xbox before I went to PlayStation to be able to find it. I don't know whether it's Xbox-only variant or what's going on there, but this is the variant that I based this off. Then, when we had that, we went along, and I put this stuff here on, which made a very good blueprint, and I was able to have the laser of my choice that was not visible when it's lasered and stuff like that. That is the reason why I chose this blueprint to base off. I was able to put on my bolt of choice with my laser of choice and still have the perfect barrel and other things on this. So the Duster blueprint made a really good redacted MCPR. So that is how we done that, and with this one we stacked the sights. So we went along and I stacked this one first, and then the second sight we stacked was the Heat Source 800 one, and that is the one that's active in game. So with that, guys, you guys now can get in there and you can build a whole heap more redacted guns. If you guys want me to go through and give you guys some even more guns redacted, get down that comment section. List the guns that you guys want me to cover, and get this video to 200 likes before Black Ops 6 comes out, because you guys know what's up. Soon as Black Ops 6 drops, I'm gonna be busy with Black Ops 6. I won't have any time to really touch Warzone or Modern Warfare 3 for a while once Black Ops 6 drops. So get down there, smash that like button if you want this content before that happens, and keep being awesome. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I'll catch you in the next one. bman